Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Elias Uribe will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Brian Ramiro. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
So striding forward now, Tim LaCastro. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ramiro stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Has a look, now the pitch. Bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. VR right there. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christopher Bagley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. Smith in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. 2 out, nobody on.
Too high.
Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Shea Clark. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Three runs already home here. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Royals lead it 3-0. Rodrigo Raimo is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the second baseman, Jonathan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Malik Smith will be next. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second.
Ready now, Malik Smith. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Smith is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matty, they have to be very happy with Greg Bird right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Nowakowski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 3-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Esteban Reyes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Low for ball 1. Raimo, a 27-year-old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding into the box, Danny Nowakowski. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Alexi Guardado. Strike taken, the throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. No outs, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Andino makes the play, one away. Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Mendoza comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter.
Now in the box, Brian Ramiro. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Up high, 2-1 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bagley is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
From the stretch, fouled off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Ramos takes his lead at third with 1 away. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there, and they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Nowakowski. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tim LaCastro. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point. And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Pitches high. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Shaw is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
2-2 the count. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Smith. And they can't run it down. Here it comes. 0-2. Softly hit out towards short. Over to Villar. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there. And that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Anthony Banda is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Nowakowski, just 21 years of age. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
The 2-0 on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw. Gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Malik Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. This one's down to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bird stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now to the plate, Esteban Reyes.
Esteban Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Dad, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long, dark dark, so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Tino Andino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Tino Andino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the A's. Leave him loaded. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Guardado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Popped him up. Bird waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Royals.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the lineup
right
flips
fielder,
over, and digging in, Brian Ramiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. VR is there, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Bob Mendoza. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Mendoza.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler.
Into the box, Tyler Wade, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two. A ball and two strikes to the Rays shortstop. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Lifted into center field. Nowakowski has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Tim LeCastro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tim LeCastro.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 24.
Digging in once again, Christopher Bagley. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lifted down the line in left. Smith in pursuit, and no one will track it down. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Smith. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Shea Clark, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Shaw over at second. Clark at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Malik Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way. Lined but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Ramiro moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Greg Bird. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Stepping in, Danny Nowakowski.
Leading off for Kansas City, the center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Next to the
plate, Alexi Guardado. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. In there, now the throw. And he is in there. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Brian Ramiro is on deck. Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brian Ramiro. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Over to VR. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Tim LaCastro. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now, boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box now, Christopher Bagley. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Wade takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Esteban Reyes. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LoCastro backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk. In his last trip, Walter Sohn is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 1, Walter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Sohn. 2 gone. Stepping in, Bob Mendoza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
In there, strike 1. Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's another 1-2. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ryan Weber comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Travis Shaw. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. This is in the air out to left field. Smith's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. Stepping up now, Shea Clark. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Count even now at 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alejandro Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Smith. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Tyler Wade. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
That misses. 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Left side, but well foul. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Wade aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Greg Holland takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 56. Greg Pollard.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Sohn on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Nate Carnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Carnes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second now, 1 man out. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sanchez is under it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Bird. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Into the box now, Danny Nowakowski.
The center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This one's down to third. Duffy scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Guardado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. Striding in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Esteban Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is in the air now out to left. Son is there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Tino Andino.
Tino Andino.
From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 delivery. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Reyes, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10.
Digging in, Bob Mendoza. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Alex Colomé comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now
stepping into the box, Tim LaCastro. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So coming to the plate, Walter Sohn, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here it comes, 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jonathan Villar starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
One and one the count now. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sohn is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The left fielder.
Up next for the Rays, Malik Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Swing and a liner. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Too high. Ball 3. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
The 0-1. Well outside the strike zone as the knuckleball got away from him a bit. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Royals posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Rodrigo Raimo earns win number 4 on the season. Elias Uribe struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.